I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say I hate Superman. I more just hate DC. My hatred's more for DC for what they've done to Superman.
Yeah.
But even with that said, like, I could still look at that fight biasly, and not being a hardcore fan of Spawn and not being a hardcore fan of Superman, I could had they not copped out on Death of Superman, I could see Spawn killing Superman. Yeah. He could kill Superman, like flat out, because Spawn at the end of the day, Spawn has.
That was my phone.
So that's a recurring thing right now too. But like I can see Spawn killing Superman at that point, because Spawn doesn't have a problem with icing people.
Nah. No, exactly.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, Simmons was a fucking trained killer.
Yeah.
That's what he did before he became Spawn.
Yeah, he was a government fucking assassin.
Yeah, he was a fucking assassin. So yeah, he could kill. He could kill if he has to.
Well, I mean, on top of that too, what's it called? Like, in that argument, somebody mentioned, like, well, what if Hulk had, like, what's it called? The Thor, hammers, the Thor of Hammer and stuff like that. Oh. And, what's it called? And don't try to cop out and say, Hulk couldn't pick up the hammer and this and that, which I don't think Hulk could anyway. Cause there was one instant. Or was there one? No, but there was one instant that the Hulk was able to pick up the hammer, but with a technicality that Thor was still holding it. Yeah, but even Earth-busting Hulk wouldn't be able to lift the hammer. Well, I mean, what's it called? Like, and they mentioned this in the death battle, though.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, with him and Raiden?
Yeah, no, I'm talking about with this the hammer, and then like what only Spawn can only be killed by beheading with heavenly weapons. I mean that's one thing though. Is like Thor's hammer actually heavenly though?
Technically, no, it wouldn't be, because they considered all of Kratos' weapons. Yeah, there are
except for the sword, but even like that
they are each one of them are made from gods, but they're not imbued with any holy power.
Yeah.
None of the weapons that Spawn had could hurt fucking Spawn or Kratos.
Kratos can hurt Spawn with his weapons.
The weapons that Kratos had couldn't hurt Spawn at all. So he was already fucked anyway.
They said minus the sword though that Kratos had, but even then that sword, the power got trumped because of the sin factor.
Yeah, well, it's not even that.
Excited.
No, it was not even that. It was based on like the fact that every one of Kratos' weapons were forged by a god of Olympus.
Yeah,
and it's even been established that the gods of Olympus are not holy gods. They're just gods of their given nature. Nature. They're not like holy gods.
No, but what I'm saying, in the death battle though, they said the only sword that could possibly, the only weapon that could possibly
sword
was the sword. But even then, the sword got trumped because of Kratos basically it's a walking sin.
It wouldn't have mattered, because at the end of the day, even the sword.
Yeah.
None of Kratos' weapons are holy based.
Yeah.
So he was already fucked to begin with.
But going back to the thing at hand, what's it called?
With Thor's
hammer, I mean...
Since Thor is technically the son of Odin, which I think Odin might have some ties to Greek... Buddha might be able to chime in on this one. Like, he might have some ties to Greek mythology. I want to say no. I think that even if Thor were to go up against Spawn...
what's it called? That's more...
Odin is like...
Odin's...
Vikings.
Vikings, so
yeah.
pagan.
Pagan, so would that make it holy or no?
I'm not sure. But even then, like, what's it called? That's the other factor, though. Hulk himself is another fucking walking sin, basically.
Yeah, because it's him feeding on his emotions to turn into the Hulk.
Yeah, what's it called? If you go hardcore into like all the what's it called with the study of Christianity, how that even works too. It's like Hulk's a fucking walking deadly sin. He's fucking wrath.
Yeah. Well, no, he became the fucking horseman of war, I think.
No, even like that. Well, I'm sorry. Do you know what the 7 deadly sins are?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's wrath.
Because I think
he's the living embodiment of fucking wrath.
Well, look at him, man.
And on top of that, like, this is called, like, this is how he's given when he's giving into his emotions and like turned into the Hulk.
Yeah,
he's flattening out fucking cities. He's most likely killed a bunch of innocent people.
More people than Superman.
Yeah, not wanting to, but like just because he was this fucking pissed. He's
well, I mean, when he's the Hulk, he has no control.
Yeah.
I mean, I think later on. I mean, I never read too deep. Well, actually, I've never read any Hulk comics.
No,
at all.
what's it called? Later on, to a point.
Yeah, he does.
For a little bit, he gets a little bit of control because like Banner's able to tap into the Hulk without becoming the Hulk. But even then, like what's it called? Even in that part of the series, when he got to be too emotional, the Hulk would end up coming out.
God, that's gotta suck.
Checking him.
Could you
anyway.
imagine fucking living like that? Not being able to emit any kind of emotions whatsoever because you're afraid that you would fuck everything up within like a 100-mile radius.
Yeah.
That would have to be like a shitty ass existence.
That's the part right there where I even said Spawn anyway, because it's like Spawn's gonna be able to feed off all that negative energy. Mm-hmm. He and with Hulk,
Hulkbuster Spawn or Hulk or Planet Buster's Hulk wouldn't stand a chance against Spawn. There's actually very few characters that I can think of that would stand a chance against Spawn.
No,
like flat out.
Yeah.
I mean, and again, I'm talking from a biased standpoint. You know, I don't think there's anybody that could fucking kill that would be able to take Spawn on, other than the actual like minions of hell.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
and even then they didn't. What's it called? In his universe, they didn't stand much. They didn't put up that much of a fight later on anyway.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah.
You got banished.
You got to think too. I mean, you know, when he first was grasping his powers, you know. Yeah, he was getting his ass kicked by fucking the Violator on a nightly basis.
Yeah.
And eventually, once he learned and tapped into to harness his powers, he made the Violator his bitch.
Yeah.
Like, the Violator became such a minute character at that point. It's like, who? Every time you hear the word Violator, you're like, oh, that guy that jobs out the fucking Spawn now? Spawn's bitch?
No, but I mean, what's it called? What was I going to say? I forgot now.
Al Simmons about to go up that head.
No, but I don't remember what I was going to say. Like, they just kept, like, dude kept going on and stuff, and every time they kept popping up, they're like, no, Spawn would, like, you know, get his hands handed to him by the Hulk and this and that, and I'm just sitting here like, dude, I just mentioned all the stuff that Spawn can do, minus not being Omega Spawn, because that was the part where I'm talking about when he finally got granted
his god powers. He became Omega Spawn, and once he was Omega Spawn, he could do whatever the fuck he wanted. Well, at that point,
But before that, when he was just Hellspawn himself, just without the Omega powers, without the divine powers,
dude,
Hellspawn could manipulate elements. He could fucking open portals between heaven and hell. He can mind read. He can mind manipulate. He can morph. He could fucking talk to animals.
And that's not even mentioning that the fucking the suit.
Yeah. Could he morph into a Power Ranger?
Well, of course. He can morph into Captain Planet, nigga. Shit. That nigga is Captain Planet.
Well, that's not even including the suit. You know, the suit fucking works on its own.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot to mention that too.
Yeah, the suit works on its fucking own. He can concentrate on something else when the suit's doing something else to fucking further help the battle.
Suit's a lot. Yeah,
the suit's a living. It's a living symbiont.
Yeah.
You know, it's like Venom and Carnage.
No, but what's it called? Like when I mentioned it, and I was like, on top of that, because of you got I call it the sin factor anyway. You got the sin factor. All those powers amplify, and he's going up against a being like Hulk, where like
he just emits that shit.
Well, on top of that, their cop out is Hulk has unlimited strength. Basically, there's no.
That's not true.
No, but what's it called? Even if it is true, so you got to think about it. You got to think about it like this: the stronger, the angrier, the stronger the Hulk gets, the stronger Spawn's gonna get, because he's just gonna be. He has an unlimited source of power to combat against that he can kill easily.
Well, think of it this way. I mean, like you said, I mean his powers amplify on sin.
Yeah.
And anger, you know, it's a negative emotion.
Well, no, you literally
sorry,
say
no,
we're going off and all.
No, you guys can continue.
No, but and then I mentioned this. I said this one thing, and I was like, in all reality too, because you got that, and like I said, he can manipulate elements. It's a cheap move. But what's to stop Spawn from restricting airflow for Hulk to breathe? Because at the end of the day, too,
Hulk's
no matter how Hulk's mortal, and he still needs the oxygen to breathe.
Bottom line, yeah.
I mean, they've shown that in the comics many times, where like Hulk has jumped too high up in the atmosphere and fucking passed out and turned right back to Banner because he lacked oxygen and shit. Yep. Whereas Spawn's already fucking dead; he doesn't need to breathe.
Spawn's technically undead, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's his whole name. I mean, he's reanimated.
But after he became God and he like wiped heaven and hell out, didn't he relinquish his God powers just to revert back to his
later on? Because there was there was a threat on Earth, and that was the only way he was able to go back to Earth, was he had to give up his divinity and revert back to Hellspawn. And that's like when I didn't get a chance to read too much of the series after that. But I mean, like even like that, like I said, like Hellspawn in his own form.
Doesn't he still have the
fucking badass?
Doesn't he still have the like hints of the Omega, even with him reverting back to Hellspawn, or no?
Little bits, but not like,
as much as he would have.
Nah, Omega Spawn was pretty much omnipotent.
Oh,
so it's like that's why I said Omega Spawn is pretty much a god.
Right. Well,
he is a god. He's omnipotent.
Well, shit. You know what? I would even go so far as say that fucking Batman could take down the Hulk.
Yeah.
Just because Batman's smart as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. He's went toe to toe with Superman.
Right.
I mean, Superman could. If Superman didn't have that moral compass, he could easily shred. Fucking.
What are you laughing about?
I got the damn movie in my head.
No, I'm not talking about that fucking movie. Okay, for now on.
Ben Affleck? Why did you say her name?
No,
Ben Affleck.
No, for now on, anytime I talk about Batman versus Superman, think of the fucking 2-part Dark Knight Returns series.
I'll try.
That's the one I think about every time.
Don't think about Bennifer.
That movie did not happen.
Ben Affleck, man.
I'll tell you right now, I've completely forgot about it. The only time I ever like think about it is when anybody brings it up.
Ben Affleck, man, and Super Emo. Versus Super Emo, man.
But like even like I would.
You know what, man? Speaking about that though, because I am in a. What's it called? You remember how you said like Batman killed in that movie?
Yeah.
I went ahead and saw the movie with Michael Keaton.
Oh, he kills in that one.
He kills in that one too. He killed the fucking Joker then. He killed a couple of his ghosts.
Well, the Joker let go.
That's a good.
The Joker let go at the end.
No, he let go.
You sure?
Yeah, I saw it recently. He talked his fucking head.
No. Joker let go.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure Joker let go.
No, what happened was that everyone says that Batman killed the Joker in that movie because he grappled the fucking gargoyle to Joker's foot. But I really don't. But I can safely say that Batman killed that samurai, that weirdo samurai at the top of the.
He kicked him down.
He fucking hurricaned him right into a bell and sent him plummeting down the clock tower. So yes, Batman killed somebody in that movie.
He killed a couple cats before that too. Because like I said, he killed.
How about this? How many guns did he use really in the movie?
What's that?
How many guns did he use in the movie though?
He used 0.
The only thing I can think of would be close is like when he's in the bat.
Yeah, but
plane.
The Batwing, but like it's already been documented that he uses
bullets,
high impact like non-lethal
rubbers,
weapons.
like rubber bullets.
No, but I mean I'm not so much against the gun thing because like in the early Batman comics, Batman actually used to walk around with a fucking piece.
Yeah, I know.
So I mean like that part, but no, like the killing part though is what got me. And then like I said, when I don't know why it wasn't even so much. I just felt like watching the Michael Keaton Batman.
It still holds up. I love it.
And then I started noticing. I was like, man, Batman's fucking waxing niggas.
I think a lot of it's just because
Batman.
I don't know. To me, it just seems like with Batman, it's like his last option.
Yeah.
It's not like his first option.
Well, I mean, I don't know though because in that movie, it didn't even seem like it was like an option. It was just like, man, I'm just. Fuck you, nigga. I'm fucking Batman. I'm Batman. Fuck your karate. Fuck your karate. Pow! I can safely Batman, nigga.
I can safely say he killed that crazy fucking.
He didn't even think twice about it.
All he did was like kick him in the chest a few times, and then like he started like getting all crazy, and he hurricaned him right into that bell and
think about it.
Plummeting through his death.
Think about it. Sorry, Randy. In one of the movies, maybe is it the first or second one, like where the guy has like dynamite or something? He puts it down the guy's pants.
I think it's the second one.
That might have been the second one.
No, it's the first one. It's the first one. That's when the scene. Yeah, that's one of the early scenes. That's what I'm saying.
Think about it. Wait a minute.
Goons in the fucking movie.
Oh man, I'm about to rewatch it.
Fucking Batman.
Maybe we do put him on a high horse a little too much.
What's up?
Maybe we put him on a high horse a little too much.
Well, the comic book Batman wouldn't kill people.
That's true. That's and this is going back to the fanboy.
Yeah, movie Batman.
And that's the problem with like fanboys in general, and probably me a little bit too. Like you have this high standard